Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everyone had a good holiday so far, and also a good weekend. I definitely know that my weekend was pretty good. Um, especially on Saturday. Saturday, I went to the Emerald City Comic Con, which was very fun. It was an absolute blast. Massive people there. Just a really good time. I mean, it was it was at the convention center and in downtown Seattle, which I had not been there in I don't know how many years, and I was gonna go last year, but it got canceled due to COVID, so we ended up not being able to go. So this year it was on, and I was able to go. Plus, I knew that there were a couple of celebrities now that were coming that I definitely wanted to meet. John Cena and Hayden Christensen, which is a Star Wars actor. Um, and so I was really excited to go. That's one of the main reasons why I went there. And it was a little interesting. I bought tickets online, right? And I was all set to go. And so when we got there, we go in, and there's like several different security check-ins, right? So you got to go into the check-in thing, and you gotta have proof. You gotta have like a bracelet, and then you gotta have a badge. Well, I didn't have a badge. I didn't realize. I guess I missed that memo that you needed to have a badge. But I had the tickets in my email, so I showed them the email. Well, one security checkpoint let me and my mom and my niece in because I had my vaccine card, and I had uh, my my proof of that I bought the tickets, and so we go in and we go upstairs, and meanwhile the place is massive. I was not familiar with like where everything was, and so I kind of had to figure that out. And we went upstairs. We go through another check-in, security check-in. Well, they didn't like that I didn't have the badge, and so they directed us to the will call thing. So that was fine, whatever. So we go to the will call thing. Well, apparently that wasn't. I couldn't get them there, so we went. Um, we had to go back downstairs. We had to go back outside. We had to go to a different building because it was a part of it. We had to go to a different building and go to, I think it was like a hotel. Yeah, it was a hotel like a few blocks down. So we went in there, and I had to find the where to get the badge. So uh, I got uh, of course, there were steps to get down to where I needed to get the badge, so I had to find somebody to help me with a way to get down there. And I guess there was an elevator, and so the guy takes me to the elevator. Well, it's a little tiny room. You open the door, and there's the lift. Um, and so you go in, and then you go down, and then bam, there you are. So I figured all that out, and I got the badge finally, and I went back up into the other building where all the vendors and all the stuff were. And so that was cool. But of course now I'm thinking, man, I want to meet John Cena. I mean that's why I wanted to come. I was like determined, but I didn't know where he was at, and so I was asking around. And at this point, I'm like, I'm very determined. I gotta meet John Cena, right? So I'm asking around. One guy's telling me, oh, he's in this area, or oh, he's in that area. A bunch of people saying a bunch of different stuff. So it was getting a little frustrated, but there's a lot of miscommunication that's happening. Uh, but anyway, so uh, I said, because I'm thinking to myself, man, I am not leaving Seattle until I meet John Cena, because I know he's downhill somewhere. So uh, we finally get directed to the right spot. He's in the hotel across the street, which is, I guess, that's where the celebrities will at is over there. So we go back in there. We go back into this hotel, which was just really awesome. A fancy, very fancy hotel. I don't remember the name of it, but it was. I mean, you went in and it was like wow. It was like a Nakatomi Plaza. I mean, it was crazy. And so we go, we find the elevator, go up to the second level, and I get in line and to meet John Cena. And at this point, I'm kind of drained. I'm kind of tired. I'm like, listen, I just want to meet, John Cena. What the hell? So uh, I get in line, and we finally get to the front there, and all of a sudden, the a staff member comes out, and he yells, "Last call for John Cena," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And the guy, so I go up to the guy, and I go, "Yeah, I want to meet John Cena." And he said, "Well, it's the last call," and he said, he told me how much it was, and I'm like, "I'll do it. Let's do it." And so I, paid, and in fact, they actually let me pay after because it was last call. I think they were trying to hurry things up. So I go in. They have me go into this room, and then I go into this other like area, and I go in, and there he is. I mean, I think I literally stopped, and I had to take it in for like a few seconds. I was like definitely like starstruck, and but of course there was in the room there was like a bunch of Mike Tyson dudes. That are in the room, but they were everybody was very nice. You got the camera people, you got the photographer, all that stuff in there. So, and in between us there was a plexiglass, right? So he's standing, next to me, and there's, and I said hi, and I don't think he really said anything, but he, acknowledged me, and he was happy that I was. So I think that I guess it was just a really awesome moment, to be able to do that. Get a picture with him and go in, and he's definitely a big. I'm a huge fan of him, so it was great time. I just keep thinking like how amazing it was because it was like last call and I almost missed it because I remember I was telling my mom like a few minutes ago, not well at that time, just a few minutes before that. I go, listen, I need to go and meet him because I'm worried I'm gonna miss it, right? And yeah, so I was able to meet him, and now I know what some of you are saying. Well, there was a plexiglass, and how is that? Well, given the circumstances, with the COVID, the pandemic, and all the guidelines, and I mean all that stuff, I had no control over any of that. But I was just happy to be able to go in there, get a picture with him, and he even waved at my mom too, and so it was pretty cool. So then after that, then we went back out because I was gonna plan on getting a picture with both John Cena and Hayden Christensen, but it was I didn't uh, I didn't get to meet the guy that played Anakin. So but I was just happy I was able to get a picture with the WWE legend, um, and yeah, so there's my there's my story now. But long story short, my life was made because I met John Cena. So there we go. I hope everyone is having an awesome holiday season so far. It's cold, it's wet. Do I hate this weather? Yes, I do. I don't like the weather at all. Very cold, very wet. My arthritis, my body, my joints, my everything is not like it at all. But it is what it is, and I try to just enjoy this time of year. So, yeah, like I said, I hope everyone is having a good and safe uh, Christmas out there, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, and TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks. Bye.